Hey, round four. Didn't I see you guys just a second ago? Okay. Would you like to play first? Yes, we would. Kind of short on red mana. We got 3 lands. We got stuff, and we got a path, so I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully, we get a red source in play. But we can cast everything but one spell, and we're gonna get a few draw steps, so need that red mana. Okay, so I'm actually just going to Ghost Quarter. He had a really slow start, and Mana Leak's going to be live. And I would really like to Mana Leak a Cranial Plating or an Etch Champion. Something like that. Something that we dislike heavily. That's odd. I'm gonna take the 1 poison before I do anything. Like, oh, so that's kind of interesting. I mean, I'll take an opportunity to kill a creature, especially one that can kill me kind of quickly. And I have this other Ghost Quarter for his other manland as well. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so this is not Affinity. I don't actually know what's happening now. Question is, do I slam Geist? And I think I do. I don't know what we're playing against, so this could be wrong, but I feel like in an unknown situation, I just want to... You know, actually, we may have done a bad thing there. Like, we thought we were playing Affinity, and now we gave him a green land. Maybe that's going to be the death of us. Oh, we're like playing against Infect, I guess. I mean, that would explain why he didn't dump his hand. I guess I should have realized that. But we have this. And... yeah, so I think we actually just play this, and we'll just do this now. We don't want him to be able to turn it into a creature and protect it with, like, vines. And we'll attack. Yeah, that could be annoying. I think it's worth mana leaking that. Alright, so he could still have a... he could still have a Vines of the Vastwood that he can play with Hierarch. I think we just attack, and if he double blocks, we either A, don't care, or we try to kill something. What I think we're going to do, though, is attack and then try to block his infected creature with a Restoration Angel. So let's do that. Magical games, so much fun. More fun when you win. We haven't been winning. I mean, it could have been my mistakes. I think the list is fine. It's not like I made these minor modifications to Jeskai Geist, and that's why I lost. I kind of want to go look at... the one thing I'm curious and I can't remember is if I go back and look at my hand, that some of the reasons I mulligan because I had a bunch of 4-drops, because maybe we're running more 4-drops. But anyway, let's... oh, my God. Too much talking. I haven't... I don't make those mistakes very often. So I clicked attack, but I didn't pass priority, and then I clicked attack again because I was talking and hit F2, and I didn't attack, and that was really stupid. So let's play our land, and we're still going to go with the same plan of try to ambush the Glistener Elf. That's a little bit annoying. Pretty at 3 poison. Alright. Alright, so I'll Helix after the fact here. Wait, I think I just misplayed. So if we had flashed in Restoration Angel, we would have been attacked for 7, and then if he didn't block, we had Helix to kill him. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Is he Court of Calling? I mean, I guess if you want to do that now, you can. But I'm assuming he has a pump spell. Alright, so he's at 8. So I guess if we draw a burn spell, then we're in good shape. We're going to attack, but I think we could have done this differently. I think I threw this game away, actually, because I think what I should have done is just Restoration Angel. Restoration Angel would have given me 7 power in the air, and I think it was at 11. It's hard to say. It was probably right, though. So now he's at 2. We don't have a burn spell. It's going to get unblockable and exalted. So he's probably got 1 pump as well. Yeah, we're probably dead. Be angry at ourselves. Did I like not play a land? Did I tilt and not play a land? Looks, I think I did. I mean, he's going to pump because if he doesn't, then he's dead. Alright. So he was casting Become Immense. Alright, so I like the spells here. I think Verdict's a little slow, but it's worth considering because it does get around all of his like pump spells to save his guys and Vines of the Vastwood and whatnot. So I actually think it might be worth having. I think Karanos is way too slow. I think these are useful. Now let's look at what else we have. I'm willing to definitely trim like... Oh, I actually like Click in this matchup. What don't I like? We're on the play, so League can be a little better. I think we can definitely trim a couple of Geist of Saint Traft. We're just more of a control deck here, but we would like to... We actually could just cut all of them. I don't mind leaving it 2. Like, Leak's not amazing in the matchup, but it is a hard counter, and it could counter some of his pump spells. So let's see. Could trim a couple of Restoration Angels. Could trim all the Restoration Angels and just have Leaks or Colonnades, Clicks, Geist. Actually, we can definitely trim a Cryptic. Oh, actually, Cryptic's pretty slow, but it can tap draw. I don't know if that's good enough though. Yeah, I think this seems okay. Like oh, what did I do? That's weird. I've never done that before. Combine groups, okay. Verdict is definitely slow, but what in here do I want more than a Verdict? Do I want this? Do I want to try to close the game out more quickly? I don't think so. This kills... Stance is interesting because it could kill after a pump, and maybe that's better. But it's probably just, you know, it's still could die to vines, and we have to wait for him to pump to use it. We're at 61 cards. Might be better than a mana leak. I'm unsure. I'm going to try this. I'm not sure about this spell. This seems very slow. One removal spell isn't great, but we're on the play. So I can play this Colonnade. Actually, no, I'm just going to play the Plains. And if he goes like turn 1 Glistener Elf, then I'm just going to path it right away. And maybe we can find some more removal with Anticipate. So this is interesting because I want to anticipate into turn here to find removal. He doesn't know about this though. That's interesting. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do this. Because I'm probably going to need to use a removal spell, and I like being able to use it with the spell backup. Spellscape is annoying because now we have to burn a removal spell on it. Alright, so I think we try to pass Glistener Elf. He's going to redirect with Spellsky. One benefit is that we have a Dispel for a pump spell. There's also the chance we draw a land and we can go Snapcaster Mage, Path, Glistener Elf. Which we did, which we're going to do. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to play this island. Now we're looking for either a path or bolt. So we're going to anticipate using this and this. I would like to keep the spell up though, so what's the best way to do this? Maybe that's just the best way, like... Yeah, unfortunately. Because it's either going to be a path or it's going to be a bolt, if any removal spell. So if we go anticipate, then if it's path, that's great because we also have Dispel up. We don't have another choice though. We just don't have the right colors to have both options available. So that's kind of what I was afraid of. But, I mean, there's really not much we could do about that. So we can't bolt and dispel. But we're going to bolt anyway. And if he wants to save it, he's going to have to use his spells that save it on our turn, which means that they're not going to be available. So now he has one card in hand. It could be become immense, and this is +6/+6, so that's 7, 8, 9, which is gross. It's too bad that this Plains wasn't like a Hallowed Fountain, because then we could have just dispelled his dispel, and that would have been sweet. Okay, might 5, 6, 7. We're dead. Man, that sucks. All right, well, we are 1-3, which is kind of crap. Oops, sorry, I don't look at that. Let's take a look at our previous list. Okay, so this is where we are now. Now we do have some Infect players at. We do have some Infect players locally. So that's something to consider. Where is... Okay, I don't know why this has a little yellow arrow thing on it. What does it say? Deck contains versions of cards not in your collection. I don't know what that would be. Oh, that's because I let Scotty borrow the second Engineered Explosives. So I guess Engineered Explosives is okay in that matchup. The creature he played was 2, so we could have killed it, and if it was this. Well, if we'd been running the old list, I guess we would have had extra Helix, and a Spellskite. Although I don't think they're running the Spellskite right now. The Engineered Explosives might have been useful, but I mean, there's no guarantee that we would have drawn them. So I mean, I don't think there's enough difference between these lists to say, well, the old list is just better, and you would have won this game if you had the old list. I don't think we can say that. I may have made some play mistakes there that cost us the game. I'm not entirely sure at this point, but. I mean, we didn't have great results, but I don't feel like our deck is bad. I mean, we went running 3, and that may be enough for some people to say, "Oh my God, I would never play that deck." I don't know, but dead air. I'm just thinking. I'm like thinking about the cards. Like, how is Anticipate? Is it worth running? Was Slayer Stronghold problematic because it wasn't a Sulphur Falls? Well, I know it was one time. Would I have won the game if Slayer Stronghold was a Sulphur Falls? Is it just too cute? Do I just like it too much? Anyway, well, I guess I'll wait and hear what you guys have to say about it. I wish I could post some more successful videos. This is definitely not a 4-0 in a daily event. This is a 1-3 in the one of the lesser competitive brackets of Magic Online, so that's unfortunate. But I'll probably still run this. I'm not gonna play a few matches that didn't go my way and then say, well, this version is terrible. I'm probably still gonna play this weekend and see how I do with it. So maybe I'll have something to report to you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, like I said earlier, good luck this weekend. If you're playing at the Grand Prix, good luck. If you're playing at pre-PTQs, good luck. And if you're going to play Magic, I hope you have a blast doing it. Thanks for watching as always. Draw well, smash face. Bye. Hi everyone. This is kind of an addendum to the last video. I thought about things a little bit more, and I started looking at my cards and paper, and I think one change I actually kind of want to make is this. Kind of based on some of those matches, mostly the last one, but I think Engineered Explosives might just, it's not a true sweeper in the same sense that Supreme Verdict is, but again, for my local meta, I don't necessarily think that is necessary, but we do have Infect, and I've seen white-black tokens, but anyway, I was thinking about playing it for 0, which is why I mentioned that. And it could be that Engineered Explosives is just better because of its versatility. If you're going to play it and crack it on the same turn, it's every bit as slow as... like if you're going to play it for 2 and then crack it, it's just as slow as Supreme Verdict. But this could also kill... This could kill Edge Champion, and it could also kill Cranioplating. It's reasonable against Infect, and I think it's reasonable against Affinity, and I don't think that I want to cut it completely. The only card I'm wondering is this Narset Transcendent. I don't even own one in paper. I can't see my mouse. Where is it? Okay, I don't even own one in paper yet, but like I said, I toyed with her in the main against Jund, and she seems pretty reasonable. I don't know if she's powerful enough. Karanos might just be better, but maybe she's okay in a control matchup. So this could even be a second Engineered Explosives, and that might be the right thing to do. One of the things I've always liked in my sideboards in this deck is 2 Wear Tear, 2 Engineered Explosives, because I feel like it gives you a lot of flexibility. So, and that might go a way to improve my Affinity matchup as well, as just have... God, yeah, the more I talk about it, the more I'm talking myself into it. Like, Narset's neat, and maybe she has a place in the board. The one thing I am thinking about too is, and I'm thinking about how much Twin I'm going to be playing, and the removal's good, and I want to pressure them, and I feel like these flash threats are good, and Geist is good, and the clicks will be fine. But the last time I played against Twin, he was able to resolve a Jace Architect of Thought, and I got super buried in just buried in card advantage, essentially. I know it's kind of like a term people like to use with Magic, but it's a thing that actually happened. So I still wouldn't mind like having one other thing to bring in those matchups, but like I said, maybe Narset's not really what I want to be bringing in the Twin matchup. Maybe it's just Jace. Kind of curious, this may be kind of late for you guys, but I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are. Maybe I don't want Jace at all. Maybe I just want this to be a Batterskull, but the thing is, I like to bring in Batterskull in against Twin, but I'm not going to... I'll do it against Blue-Red Twin, but I'm not going to do it against Call Against Commands, so... I don't know. Anyway, so I'm definitely going to... I'm going to leave this the way it was for now. That may change. Curious what you guys think about the list. I know the games just didn't go well. I think part of that... I feel like I potentially threw a game with Infect, because I could have played that Restoration Angel, attacked, done a lot of damage, and then if he fetched, I could have killed him with a Helix. So probably a misplay on my part there. I probably made some other mistakes. Maybe I'm just not playing well today. But that aside, I am curious to hear your guys' thoughts on the list. It's not that different than the Geist list that we've been playing. Just again, it's more like leaks over remands. I guess you could even say 2 anticipates over 2 clicks if you want to just draw that. However you want to swap them out, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, all right, guys. So I'm going to get these videos posted, and like I said earlier, good luck, all that stuff. Draw well, smash face. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.